I promise you that I'm not possessed. You just missed the best fucking song known to humanity. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you accidentally nutted. Look, I literally had a video, but Steve keeps winning, and it's so just in time. Not possessed.
Despite seemingly doing nothing,
Look at this boy. It's the head. It's Papa Gabe Cube. It's him.
Steam just keeps on trucking and earning millions of dollars. In fact, right now, Valve,
So
Steam's
genius.
parent company, makes more money per employee than Facebook, Apple, and Microsoft.
So fucking based. You know, I can't even be angry at it. I literally can't. Steam is probably the only last place that haven't been corrupted yet. Although someone was talking something about something DEI, and I am crying about that, but I don't know.
At around $3.5 million.
Maybe.
That's absolutely bonkers money for a company
Yet.
that essentially runs a platform for distributing video games and has done so since 2003.
That guy is just making shit up. Okay, then how about we insert my shoe up his bumhole?
Gabe Newell, Valve's creator,
Bro, he looks so comfortable. He's just like, yeah, I have my Steam Deck, my very short short, my little pink t-shirt. I look like Jesus. I'm vibing. I'm moisturized. I'm flourishing.
has racked up a net worth of approximately
Look at
11
that.
billion. And again, he hasn't really done anything crazy over the past few years, such as chasing trends or latching onto AI to sell his work. In fact, you've probably already played or seen footage of the games he helped develop, such as the Half-Life franchise.
It's okay. Portal 3 and Half-Life 3 is coming soon. I believe it. That's going to be the next big announcement. Okay, they announced new hardware. It's coming. I'm feeling it. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's coming.
Team Fortress, Portal, and Counter-Strike.
It's coming.
In comparison to the rest of the fast-paced gaming industry, he sits back and watches his babies bring in the money.
Aww.
However, it's the fact that he isn't doing anything that is actually him doing something. The gaming industry has become increasingly bloated over the years with microtransactions, annoying ads, and frustrating user agreements.
He's the last one. Starfield character missing faces. That looks lovely.
Steam has remained relatively streamlined.
I fucking hate you. I hope you die. I like to provide good discounts and customer service for gamers in any way we can. Look at him. He's such a good guy.
Accessible and easy to use over the decades, making it an attractive choice for those who just want to play games and not deal with the fluff. Not to mention the constant sales on the platform which work to serve the consumer more so than greedy corporations.
Not gonna lie, I do enjoy the sales. It's an evil that he does these sales. Hey Nami! Hello Raiders! Because I keep buying shit that I never play. But like they put it down to like 75% discount, 50%, and I'm like, oh, I'm sure I'm going to play it eventually sometimes. And I'm just like, brrrr, and I never touched it. I bought it, never installed it. It's just sitting right there. But one day, oh yeah, oh look, it's reduced. Yeah, it's just like, me get it. It's fine. Oh, a DLC. Oh no, that's so sad. You know? And it's just like, I never even wanted to buy it and now I have it.
Leading to trends acknowledging the fact that it's all too easy to throw
mom.
money out of your wallet whenever they occur.
Are you ready for a miracle? Are you ready for a miracle?
Can I get a hallelujah, brothers and sisters?
Steam takes a 30% commission from every sale of a game, which is fairly steep, but the company has remained so successful over the years that they've never changed it. In fact, when Epic Games made millions from Fortnite's microtransactions, they briefly attempted to take on the king of gaming platforms with their Epic Games launcher, with extremely competitive rates and the ability to put...
Bro, I only have Epic Launcher because they released Alan Wake 2 only on it. Like at first, and I was so sad. I was like, my soul was so untainted. But now I have an account because I wanted Alan Wake.
Major releases as exclusives for up to a year, it seems like they were ready to take on Steam for the crown. However, Steam responded by changing nothing, and it would appear it has still come out on top.
I love the strategy. It's just like, yes, you're doing all that work. I am just not gonna do anything. Stonks. Leans back, wins anyway.
Steam has faced Epic, EA, Blizzard, Amazon, Google with their now
They cannot possibly get away with this. They cannot get away with this.
defunct game streaming service Stadia, and Microsoft
Oh my god, do you remember Stadia? Holy shit, I almost completely forgot about it. Bro.
streaming service Stadia, and Microsoft with Xbox Store.
Yeah, it's like such a brief fucking memory in my head.
Which looked great for a while thanks to a cheap Game
Jesus.
Pass, which has now, unfortunately, skyrocketed in price and is less value for money. Notably, the war against Epic Games was one of the biggest and flashiest, thanks to Epic launching its own storefront after the smash hit success of Fortnite, giving it megabucks. As stated
Megabucks.
prior, Epic tried promising tactics, charging a far less substantial fee to game developers, as well as releases exclusive
I don't like
Here's
Epic
Kian
Star.
chat skill bongo dax
Hello.
skill bongo tap yap time underscore.
Yep, time underscore. You missed the announcements. They are making the Gabe Cube.
to its storefront and free games on a regular basis. This seemed to work for a short time, but it wasn't long before Epic realized all the money it was constantly throwing at its own storefront in an attempt to beat Steam was for naught. Steam remains one of the most popular gaming
Classic. Dad has a classic taste.
platforms in the world, simply due to the fact that it has had enough time to become incrementally better with every update, without adding too much bloat or annoying features that
I'm looking for the part where they are going to show like Nekopara in this list or something like
detract
that.
from the experience. Epic's own storefront felt clunky and
All the
weird upon
hentai
release,
games.
and it is extremely annoying for gamers to have to open different launchers with accounts and authentication and figure out what game goes in what library. People just want ease of access, to be able to click on something and have it just work. And multiple accounts for multiple storefronts and launchers simply takes away from that simplicity. Hence, despite Steam being more expensive for developers to publish their games through, it still beats Epic. Meanwhile, Ethan Evans, former VP of Amazon Prime Gaming, said Steam
What? Amazon Prime? There's what? There's an Amazon Prime Gaming? Amazon dabbles with games? What?
beat Amazon despite the resources of the larger company.
Was? I think I might have missed that. Yeah, it's in Twitch. Oh, just the drop? Oh, I thought that they wanted something like Epic or something. New World MMO was made by... Oh, right. Wait, didn't that flop? Or something?
Because it was a store, a social network, a library, and a trophy case all in one, and it worked well. The only storefront that
It just shut down. It didn't flop. Oh, okay. Well, so it's not dead. It was just murdered. Fair enough. Yeah, the true must be true.
seems to compete in Steam's niche is GOG, aka Good Old Games, which doubles as a place where older games are
I like GOG. I'm gonna be honest with you. GOG is peaceful. It's not much, but honest, right?
repackaged to work on modern hardware. Plus, GOG has its own
Yeah.
launcher that combines every other launcher into one place called GOG Galaxy, so it's clear they understand what people actually want rather than ham-fisting in bloated features. Not to mention Steam has its own console called the Steam Deck, which
And now they have the Gabe Cube.
allows people to easily play games in their Steam library when
Let's
out and about.
go.
Right now, it's not as powerful as other handhelds out there, but the fact that it works so
I think the one that they made one with Asus, the ROG. Didn't they just make one like a few months ago? I heard that one was pretty good.
seamlessly and so consistently makes it an extremely popular
Yeah.
piece of technology.
Asus.
Ultimately,
I don't know. How do you say it? Asus? 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 I don't know. The ROG Xbox Li. Yes, that one.
ensuring users return to Steam despite the alternatives.
Asus.
As a result of these consistent wins
Asus.
against other companies, it's worth taking a look at the
Asus.
personality behind Steam, Gabe Newell, whose relatively laid-back attitude may be responsible for giving rise to the platform's popularity with gamers.
Because he's probably a gamer and he just like doesn't give a fuck about these things. God bless Gaben.
61-year-old Gabe Newell, often known as Gaben due to his username, is the creative and entrepreneurial driving force behind Steam's success. Over the years, he's managed to create an almost cult-like fan base that consistently boosts
Praise
his
the
celebrity
Space
status,
Tattoo.
despite the man basically just being a huge nerd.
Sure, people talk.
Well, but that's the thing. That's what gamers want. We don't want DEI expert 2000 and female strong independent woman to make these games. We want an actual little lace chips eating messy man who can sit down and game for 14 hours without standing up. We want that kind of person to make the games. We don't care about these like random politic bullshit. Yeah, you want games by gamers.
Shit at me in chat, and about once a week people say, "Hey noob, uninstall the game." And but that's really about their enthusiasm for the game.
They might tell you to kill yourself, but it's really just the passion flowing through. Oh, I love this, man.
It's that nerdiness that fans find
It's unironically, I'm actually very triggered every time people bitch about how gamers are toxic in voice chat. If you're playing an FPS, something that is competitive, it is normal to be toxic as fuck. And I think you have to just sort of accept it. Like, obviously, you cannot go into, like, calling people a fucking slur all the time. But if they tell you that you're a fucking retard, then that's it. It happens.
endearing, as the popularity of gaming has only
How many people did you cuss out? I am actually not the cussing type. I'm the trolling type. I just start flirting and dancing with them while I'm making them lose their game.
increased over the years, making enigmatic figures such as Gabe prominent icons of the industry.
But also, I'm gonna be honest with you, I played a lot of FPS before, and it never bothered me that people are toxic, because if I don't like it, I will turn off the voice chat. And if they still really bother me in chat, I will just block them. There is always a feature to not see someone's messages. And then if I don't see it, it doesn't fucking matter to me what they say. And I don't have to make a fuss, and I don't have to say it that, oh, it's because I'm a girl or whatnot. Literally no one fucking cares who or what I am behind the screen. They probably are hissing at me because either I'm worse than them or I'm either better than them. And that's it.
After all, as mentioned prior, his company Valve is responsible for some of the most famous games of all time, like Half-Life,
Literally.
which only exists because
Yeah, exactly. People think that it's always misogyny, but it's not. It's just you fucking suck. And that's like the hardest, toughest, bitter pill to swallow, that you're just really fucking shit. You know? And it doesn't have anything to do with you having tits or not having tits.
Gabe initially worked for Microsoft and wanted to show that games could run well on the Windows
Hello.
operating system,
Hello.
which he had helped develop. Valve then launched Steam in 2003 as
Oh my god, is this how it looked like back then? Is this Steam? Is this baby Steam on XP? Oh my god. Holy shit, that's amazing. That's so old. That's crazy.
something of a launcher/updating system for Half-Life and its
Aw,
mods
it's
such as
baby
Counter-Strike, which at the
Steam.
time a lot of people hated because it was
Adorable.
initially clunky and weird while accessing their games. Steam started turning into a storefront for Valve games, and then it became a
Dude, this is like looking into like a little window to the past. I have never seen Steam like this. Aww, baby Steam.
third-party publisher, removing the need for developers to distribute their products in brick-and-mortar stores,
It's
reducing costs
beautiful.
dramatically and allowing flexibility unheard of at that time. The ability to digitally download
Steam is a steaming pile of beep. You don't own this game. 1 star.
update, and patch a game was not extremely popular during this era, as internet speeds were far slower, but Gabe was able to see the future and where it might be headed. As mentioned prior, other platforms have tried and failed to take a slice of Steam's success, as it would appear
I am so happy that they are even giving a fuck you to Nintendo. There is like Nintendo started to introduce like so many like third party games into their like set, like, you know how you can play like Hogwarts Legacy on Switch and you can play Cyberpunk and whatever. And now that you have the Steam Deck, why the fuck would you? Why? Like, there's no point. Can you really? Yeah.
They ran the issue of going against a launcher that simply
So
cornered a
happy.
large chunk of the market extremely early, becoming the go-to distributor for games that almost every PC gamer has installed already. Meanwhile, the cult of Gabe's personality and working style runs through Valve's ethos from the company's employees, who operate within what is known as a flat organization. Essentially, instead of a traditional hierarchical structure within a company, almost everyone is able to cross departments at will without lording it over others. It seems weird, but in this instance it works well, given the results of making more money per employee than the other tech giants. However, Valve has come out and said that this style did lead to poor production in the 2010s, although employees have said they still work this way. Meanwhile, it would appear this laid-back attitude has manifested in Gabe Newell's
I love this comfortable picture of him. This is just like, yes, what is happening? To be fair, I do think too many companies do this very annoying thing when they try to innovate. In the past year, I swear to God, Patreon and PayPal had changed their fucking UI at least twice. They keep shuffling the fucking buttons, and I don't know why. Even today, I saw that YouTube changed something within the UI. They constantly remake icons. They put buttons into different selections. It's not necessary. No, it's not important. Just stop touching it. Literally, PayPal has a UI. Yeah. I fucking hate it. Stop touching it. I don't want changes.
the lifestyle, as he says.
I swear to God, these UI designers, they just like jerk off all year and they whip out another thing. It's like, hey, it's new. They will love it. You know what it reminds me of? Okay, this is going to be a very, very, very fucking normie thing. But it's like when you go to your grocery store and they rearrange it. And suddenly, where the snacks were before, now you find raw fish. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? I already knew where is everything. And now you fucked it up and now I have to hover like a fucking flying shite in the air trying to find where I want to go. Why would you do that? I hate it.
He's technically retired, but still works 7 days a week doing
Awful.
whatever he wants. He likes to hang out at his boats and go scuba diving,
Aww.
and it's great to see a ridiculously rich billionaire actually do cool shit with their money rather than attempt to chase trends and
See, he has an easy and simple life. He's a good boy.
only garner more power. This is why Steam, despite not really doing anything new or innovative, is so refreshing in its existence. It reflects Gabe Newell's personality as a powerful player on the market that
You know, we are like sad about not having a new Portal or new Half-Life, but let's be real. The chances of them actually making a good game with like the current temperature of game developers is very, very low. It would be girl bossified, it would be neutered, it would be diversified and like padded out, only safe space, no edgy topics, no sharp edges, only kindness, friendship, and unicorn vomit. Yeah, and I don't want it. Bro, I even saw, god damn it, what was it? I completely forgot. Because I read it and then I forgot it. But someone was saying that Portal is like racist or something. But there was like, it was something that Portal is something, but I forgot what it was about. And I was just like, what? What? There's not even Skinkle in there. It was a big fuss on Twitter. And I was like, this is the time when I close Twitter. That's enough of the internet for today.
has made it to the top, yet doesn't appear to want to exploit its customers for as much cash as possible simply because it doesn't need to.
Chapter 3, Steam wins.
The consistent ability for Steam to continue winning has become one of note, thanks to its ability to make corporate executives scratch their heads, wondering why gamers always
Steam being a monopoly by being a straightforward, no bullshit storefront that doesn't constantly try to screw over its customer base, unlike its competitors.
Use it instead of their own launches.
Because they're too
Not to
greedy.
mention the fact that the marketplace Steam has implemented has also had real-world effects, as the changes to the Counter-Strike 2 items have led to some skins losing over $1 million in value.
I will still never be able to grasp it with my tiny, limited female mind, how Counter-Strike items and microtransactions have so much value. I just don't understand. I don't know. It's gamble. It even if it's gambling, I just don't understand how it can have so much value. Head? No more? They murdered it though? Good. Like, Labubu's a Beanie Babies. Like, what? What's a Beanie Baby? It's just crazy.
And others skyrocketing. Also, Steam ended up seeing more players on Battlefield, EA's own native title, than EA's own storefront and launcher simply because it couldn't keep up with the influx of users. However, whilst the idea that Gabe Newell does nothing and keeps winning has become something of a trend, it's not entirely true. All of Valve's attention seems to be directed toward ensuring Steam continues to work as a well-oiled machine, instead of toward making new games and experiences. Deadlock is on the horizon as a MOBA hero shooter, yes.
Wait, Deadlock? What's that?
But Half-Life Alyx was arguably the last big release, and that came out way back in 2020 as a VR exclusive. As a result, it makes sense that the company would focus on their main moneymaker, and with data showing Steam to be the most popular game distribution platform in the world, why wouldn't they focus on constant small improvements?
Now, man, I'm really, like, lately I'm so disappointed in game developers, and I'm starting to notice, like, a trend. And it's like, even if you have, like, the, how do you call it? Like, the life servicification of games, I really, really, really hate it. I absolutely hate it. Like, the login, you have login bonuses, you have new quests, and it resets in XY amount of time. Buy some whatever. I really hate it. I really hate live services. Just, like, make a game, call it a day, move on. It's just, they cannot squeeze more money out of it, you know? But it's, like, such a fucking slop. The live service.
In short, Steam keeps winning because it seems to be in a privileged
Helldivers did it pretty well. Helldivers only did that hiccup when they did that weird country thing. I feel like that was a really big cut for them. Everyone praised the game to heaven and hell and whatever. That was Sony. Yeah, but it affected them so fucking much.
spot of popularizing the idea of the digital publishing platform when others couldn't see so far into the future, as well as ensuring its storefront remains streamlined, free, and easy to access in the current day compared to other companies, despite its 30% take from all game developers. See you next time on Less.
Honestly, 30% is not always a very awful thing to take when they have such a... Like, Steam's value comes from the marketplace. There is so many eyes on Steam. Like, let's be honest. If I would ask you how many of you have a Steam account, and how many of you have an Epic Store account, and how many you have both, I have a feeling that the most would be probably still Steam. Like, Steam would win, and then both, and then the Epic Store. Right? Like, I have an Epic Store account, but I haven't opened it, like, in a year or 2 years. And that's it. Only Steam and GOG, right? So, like, the value is in that. And also, they are not going to, like, fuck you over with these kind of things. So that's kind of nice. I like it. Epic Store has the Fortnite launcher, and that's it.